Welcome back, everyone, to Flying the Coop. But welcome back, Hammer. He's back.
Hammer.
Hi.
I mean, the audience don't know that you were gone. I mean, they do because we mentioned it in something.
Yeah, we briefly mentioned it. I podcasted on the floor.
Yes, you
did.
podcasted on the floor.
You did podcast
That
on the
made
floor.
me laugh when I was editing that. That's actually not out yet as we're recording this, but comes out tomorrow.
I was about to say, I laughed this morning or this afternoon when I was listening to it because I was like, oh, that's right. He did it from the floor.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm on the floor. And I was like, what?
From my bedroom bunker.
Yes.
If you're wondering why he called it a bedroom bunker, we are going to have a fun post show where Hammer is going to regale us with the adventure. Is that the best word?
I don't know if I would call it an adventure. More like a passive-aggressive standoff.
Oh.
Between you and a bunch of bees, right? That's the bees tease. That's all you get.
The bees tease. Also, I feel like it's worth noting that literally the moment we started recording, or the moment we all got on the call, I was made aware of Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks. So we don't know anything about that yet, but I'm sure it will be disappointing or exciting. I don't know.
That's kind of GTA 6 in a nutshell right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If it's not the best game ever, it's going to be awful. But the problem is Rockstar has a pretty great track record of living up to those expectations. So
tune in like a week for the Netflix special.
Oh my God.
Netflix
still can't
special.
get
Every time I open Netflix, it's like GTA 6. I'm like, I don't know. No.
It's going to be something.
Prepare to be whelmed.
And here's the thing. That's why you go back to the classics, right? You lean into the classics that you know are going to be good, and then wait to find out if the new stuff is good. You know, like a little thing I like to call red versus blue.
First, before we get to that, I have been teasing all of you with a surprise.
You have, and I'm dying to know what this is, Hammer. What is your surprise?
We're doing this soon. This is exciting.
Yes. So, this started briefly after homebrew, and I reached out to a artist online known as Man Mighty and got a commission done for us.
Oh, wait, I gotta get Discord open.
Whoa! Yay! This is the best! Oh, I blew out my audio. Oh, this is so great!
What the fuck?
Oh my God, stop!
Yo!
That's amazing!
Oh, that's so cool.
My God.
I'm so far away from the monitor, I can't see it.
Oh man.
Hammer,
we have to
you're making me cry.
Oh man.
Again.
We have to find out a way to be able to make, I guess if we make posters, we could just not sell them. like we make the poster and then we just as long as we're not making money off of them, it's not like we're infringing on copyright with the armor. Cause I love this.
This would be a great banner for social media and stuff too.
Yeah.
I was thinking that could also be how we use it, but this is audio only, so people don't know what I'm showing you.
Oh my gosh. Well, we'll drop this in the actual episode because this is so phenomenal.
Fucking sick, dude. That is so cool.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my hands. Oh, it's amazing.
I was about to say I can drop it into our Google Drive because it's in 4K, which I don't think I can send in Discord. But I dropped it in the Google Drive.
Discord Super Nitro to send that.
But for people that might not see it if they're on Spotify or whatever, it is a rendering of us in our Halo armor from the Machinima shorts, and there's just a buttload of Flying the Coop Easter eggs scattered throughout this makeshift podcast set.
And let me just say, in case someone doesn't see it and they're wondering and they're like, it's probably some AI rendering. No, this this is so well done.
You know, they were very communicative and sent me a ton of updates.
I love that. That's my favorite thing any artist can do.
I can't wrap my head around how much I love this.
I am
Oh man.
speechless. I am absolutely
Jeez,
speechless.
even down to Hammer's like little pose,
Yeah.
like that's the way Hammer listens to the
Yeah.
podcast. Like that's how he watches. Like that's how he participates.
Well, yeah, I gave him some details on us. I said, there's these two that are married. Me and this guy Floppy foil a lot.
Well, I like that I'm deep in thought. Like you just brought up a red versus blue character I don't remember.
I
Like,
I love the parallel in the fact that you guys are supposed to be almost like opposing, and it's literally red versus blue on the couches.
Right.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I could do the whole episode just about this.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
amazing.
this is
This is my
fantastic, dude.
favorite
I
thing.
love this
Uh,
so much.
Did you said Man Mighty?
Yes.
Did this person do it for free?
No, I paid.
Oh, okay. Well, the podcast will reimburse you
It was
because this
no,
is
they were running
this
a
is
sale,
Oh, even better.
amazing. I can't believe this.
but there's like
Well,
a ton of
Oh,
little
thank
Easter
you.
eggs. So like obviously RVB
Yeah.
Yep.
Never heard of it.
here, homebrew poster.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
with Droopy
yes,
McCool.
with Droopy
Yep, a
McCool.
Droopy McCool cardboard cutout.
I like that he's in the back,
Oh,
like
Halo
he's
show.
like he's the. I like that he's in the back, like he's
Ugh.
our musical act.
Yeah, on this shelf we've got the Halo 1 helmets. We've got some Xbox games, the Halo TV show,
Yes.
a lightsaber, some more games,
Laser
which I
sword.
can't make out. Yeah, I can't make out all the games, but I did send them our picks from the video game soundtrack draft, so there's a bunch of little
Oh,
references in
shit.
those.
That's awesome.
Yes. I
Low-key, I
love
want
the
that.
Over here
live
we've
I
got
sign.
want that fucking live sign.
these two.
Oh no.
Is that?
No.
I'm surprised
No.
Kermit's head isn't in one of them.
Yep, for people not seeing it, it's an ODST helmet and a Helldiver helmet.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Is that an X-wing on the shelf
It
below?
is. It's a Lego X-Wing.
Oh, even
And
better.
we got one of those on the
Whoa.
shelf.
We do.
An Arbiter Funko, some more
Yes.
games from our soundtrack draft, a
Helldivers.
bug enemy from Helldivers,
Nice.
a Sith holocron,
Oh, cool. I was wondering if
Yes.
that's what that was.
Packy's game
Oh
collection.
God.
yes,
Oh no.
some old school Nintendo stuff,
Oh, now I hate this.
Oh,
That's
man.
amazing.
a PlayStation, a little grunt
Oh,
plush.
I got a little
Oh,
grunt.
hell
that.
yeah.
Oh,
On the table, we've got the Master Chief helmet from the new game.
Nice.
The
whoa.
Xbox handheld, which it's hard to see, but is actually showing the main menu from the new Halo.
Oh shit.
Hell
Wow.
yeah.
Whoa.
That's so detailed.
We've got an Xbox Series S, an OG Xbox,
Cool.
a laptop here. I've got my notepad because I'm the note guy.
Yeah.
And then, if you didn't notice it, take a look at the rug here.
I can't see it. Wait.
That.
Oh, wait. What is that? Oh, wait. Is it? Wait, no. It's not. I don't want to guess and be wrong.
No, you
Okay.
you have to guess and be wrong because I can't see this.
No, I
we have
can't-
our laptop so far away from
No,
us.
Can you
She-
zoom in a little farther?
15 years ago, a girl showed me her tattoo on her ankle, and I was like, oh my God, I love it. It's a beautiful butterfly. And she was like, it's ballet shoes. And she got real upset. So
You're
I'm never guessing
traumatized.
at art again.
It's related
I
to RVB.
I mean, it looks like the scene from the Tex fight to me.
It is.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it's the thumbnail, right?
It's
From
yes,
that episode?
It's Tex
Oh.
like about to punch Tucker.
Oh, okay. That's
Hell
sick.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I totally
Yeah.
see it now. Okay. Whoa.
Mhm.
Get
Holy
out of
shit.
here. What
That is
the
awesome.
fuck?
We got to clip that and send it to Man Mighty because that is so cool.
Yeah.
Man.
Dude deserves
I am
so many
blown
props
away.
for all
For
of
sure.
this.
And
Yeah,
Hammer,
much
Hammer
better
too.
than I thought it
Great,
would be.
Great job, dude.
Yeah, this is awesome,
This made my
Hammer.
whole week.
Oh my god.
Boy, you know what? I'm gonna say it right now. Best expectations meter for 2026 doesn't go to Rockstar yet. It goes to Hammer.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Can
teased
confirm.
this, and I didn't know what it was gonna be, but this was phenomenal.
This outshines GTA 6. This outshines Doomsday. Like
Yeah.
Fuck everything
Oh yeah,
else.
exactly. Man, I gotta
Yeah, we're
figure
getting
out a
that
way.
framed.
Yeah.
I gotta get
We're
this on
getting
my
that framed.
wall.
Yeah. This needs to just be
The
my
image
wall.
is in our drive, so
Thank you.
Oh
Thank you.
man,
Yep, we'll be
Do
getting
with it
that
what you
printed.
will.
what a fun detour. Man,
But
that's
anyway,
great. Oh man, well gosh, I'm so amped up. I told Miss Floppy the other day. I was like, I hope the podcast goes forever. But even if it doesn't, because we were at Best Buy. I was getting something for my channel. And actually, no, I wasn't. I was getting something for Pokemon. But I was getting something, and I was getting an SD card for my second 3DS that I bought because they're shutting down
mhm.
Pokemon Bank, which that'll be something for the floppy standalone Patreon podcast. Um, that no one listens to except me. But we're at the Best Buy, and we went to check the room where you guys all hung out, Sarah's favorite
Oh
room, the movie
yeah, that
theater
was a cool
room
room. I
Yep.
learned how it
at the
worked.
back of the Best Buy. And I was like, it's so cool because even if we never do anything again and we never like get to have another live show or do another convention, we'll always have like that week, like that insane week and all those stories from that week to tell people. And it reminded me of like the early Rooster Teeth podcast of them telling stories about them going to conventions and like the shit that they would do and how it just seemed like such a crazy far off thing that was, couldn't be attainable. And we just
Yeah.
completely recreated it and in our own hectic
Oh yeah, we did.
style.
Hell yeah, we did.
So it's so much fun to go back and see all the places. I mean, it's not fun because you guys aren't there. So, but it's
Mhm.
it's like, oh, I remember when I had fun in this shitty Best Buy on the side of the road. Haven't been back to Office Depot yet. They will not get my
Do not
business ever
ever go back.
again.
If you ever need anything from Office Depot, go get it from Office Max or Staples or Walmart even.
That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna walk into Office Depot and ladies gonna be like, oh, the guy
They've
with the
got your
chickens.
picture
I'm like, what?
pasted on the wall. Ask this guy about his chickens.
Sir, whatever you're gonna ask me to do, it's impossible. But what's not impossible is what's happening now?
No, I was just sending a link to the artist.
Oh, there we go, Man Mighty. I'm gonna follow him.
The Halo TV show DVD is on there too.
I just want to say one thing
Yeah.
about Halo Follower. And maybe
Okay.
we cut this. I don't know if we do or not. I watched this. Has anybody watched that video that I talked about?
Yes. The spanking one?
No.
Did
Oh.
no.
Well, what am I talking
Halo
about?
Follower, we recently hyped up his show. Well, some of us did. ODST versus Helldiver. And he just put out a video. I guess he put out a video reviewing Halo Campaign Evolved, and he gave it like a pretty positive rating. But as the internet does, they were mad that I guess they trust him as a source and he wasn't negative enough about it. So then he made a second video called like I might have lied or I might have I can't remember exactly what the title was, but it was like I might not have been totally honest or something like that. And then he did what I could only describe as like a talking out of the side of his mouth to like the people who felt wronged by it. I just didn't love the video. I don't have the exact quote. I had it written down when we were going to record yesterday, but I don't know where it is now. But his quote was because someone in the comments was like, "You're about his first video said you're tiptoeing around the issue that like women shouldn't make Halo games." Was essentially what he said. Like is what the commenter said. And then Halo Follower was like, yeah, but, I mean, look, I didn't bring it up, but yeah, Halo's pretty much stayed out of the culture wars for the most part, to which I'm like, what? But he's like, Halo stayed out of the culture wars. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I agree. Yeah, because, like, I don't know. If a woman made, I don't know, what kind of games do girls play? I don't know, like cozy games? Like, if a woman made a cozy game, I'm sure it would be good. But this is Halo. Men make war games. And I was
What?
like, ugh, gross. Yeah, I was like, that sucks. And I watched about another like 5 minutes of the video, and I was just like, I don't know. I don't know what he was going for. The whole video felt really like odd. It was like he was trying to like keep a portion of his fans. It's like he was hoping that half of his fans wouldn't watch that video.
Interesting. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And we could cut all this. I just thought it was really like I'm not calling anybody out. I thought it was super disingenuous. Like if you're gonna give a game a rating and say you liked it, then just say
I
you
don't
liked it.
understand what a woman has to do with it.
I don't know. I guess there were
Oh,
women on the dev team. I don't know. Maybe like the
huh.
lead dev was a woman. I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. If I
Yeah.
wouldn't care if there were women
Yeah.
on it or not, one way or another. I mean, I guess I would like people to be represented, but if I wouldn't ask. I guess the thought would never cross my mind of what's the men to woman
Yeah. Yeah.
ratio on this
Exactly.
dev team. It just feels irrelevant. Um, because like maybe this is crazy. The kind of girl who enjoys cozy games and wants to make cozy games
Right.
isn't going to try to make a
Not
Halo game.
not
I don't
normally.
think
Maybe a
she's going
cozy
to try to
Halo
make
game,
cozy
but
games, right?
Okay, that I would play.
And a
Oh
dude
my god, a
like me,
cozy shooter game?
yeah,
Fucking sign me up.
a cozy shooter would be great. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my
We're about to
god.
make so much money off that. But then, like, I don't know. I can't make video games, but a guy like me who would love like a Pokemon game I wouldn't make a shooter. I wouldn't know how
Right.
to do it, so I wouldn't try. So this idea that like, oh, they're just sticking, it's like they're just pulling women off the street and being like,
You have
go
a
make Halo
vagina, right?
now. And they're
Cool.
like,
Come make
okay.
this video game. We
Yeah.
need you.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't understand the complaint. And like I said, I don't even know if he really feels that way. I just watching the video, it felt like he just,
Yeah.
have your opinion, support your own opinion, like
Yeah.
fuck if anybody else doesn't like it. Unless you're just being a bad person, then I don't know, maybe don't be a bad person. But like if people don't agree with you and they think the Halo game sucked, just enjoy what you enjoy. Don't bend
Yeah.
to an audience. We
Don't
certainly don't. I
don't be
certainly
a
don't.
false
The
man.
audience hates me. Android, and don't be a false man. Android, I'm coming for
You
you,
be
buddy.
nice to Android.
Out there.
We have an
Yeah, we
email from
do.
him later in the episode.
Oh, good. I'm good. And you know what? I'll read it from his grandma's house. Okay. Well, what I won't read from his grandma's house is the script for Red versus Blue season 10 because it's too long. And if she jumped into season 10, it wouldn't make any sense to her. It'd be a garbled mess. Boy, Hammer, you gave us
Ooh,
13 episodes.
yes.
And a lot is going on.
Yeah.
And boy, for a guy like me who's watched this over the course of about a year now, I had to Google a lot to keep up.
Oh,
I mean, it was really good. Boy, a lot of stuff's going on, and I wanted to make sure I understood
okay.
things. So, I don't know, maybe Pat,
That's
you
what
and
I'm
she had that
for.
same experience. Yeah, but I don't. I want to ask my
Yeah, there was only
Hammer
one part
questions
I
during
was
the podcast.
confused at, and it wasn't that I was necessarily confused at what was happening. I was just confused by the voice.
Oh yeah. That took us about 20 minutes to resolve.
Oh my god, that was not 20
It
minutes.
felt like it.
For me, my issue is if there's a character, if there is a freelancer on screen, I don't know who it is at any point in time. Except for Connecticut. Connecticut because she has that weird helmet. Everyone else, I'm like, I don't know who's talking right now, so I have to have the subtitles on. Uh, and it actually makes it worse when they take off
Right,
their
because
helmets.
that's the one thing you notice them by. Yeah.
Yeah, so Hammer,
Yes.
first up, we're coming into season 10. Can you just kind of remind people where we're at season 9?
Yes. So the Reds and Blues, technically speaking, we didn't see them because we spent half the season with Church in the memory unit while the real Reds and Blues were doing an adventure with Carolina. We got some freelancer stuff. We got the heist and all of that cool stuff. Basically, it ends with Carolina showing up and saying she wants Church's help to find the director.
Because she's gonna beat his ass.
Yep.
But that takes us into episode 1 of season 10, Revenants.
Yep.
And already
Starts
with a flashback.
With
Yes.
Delta.
Yes, I was very excited to
Yes.
see our boy Delta again. Delta and
Yep.
Dylan.
Yeah. Working together.
Yeah, we got some Griffball on the computer
We
screen.
got Chris Damaris, I believe, voicing a fellow watching Griffball. And Delta tries to explain to him that they just need help, and the concepts of good and bad are kind of hard to grapple with.
Oh, also, I don't know if anyone else caught this when his computer screen is like bugging out. It briefly flashes an RTAA.
No, I missed that.
Oh man, I didn't notice that. Damn. Do you know which one it was?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Hammer.
Um, Hammer, how dare you?
I'm not an RTAA expert.
God, back then at this time I would have been, because there would have only been like, I don't know, probably like 50 or so out, maybe 100, maybe less.
I will say that's one of many.
Oh, God.
Many instances in just the first half of the season of either a Rooster Teeth or like a self-referential red versus blue reference. I noticed that there were quite a few jokes that were made like that were either referencing their own company or their own show, and I thought that was pretty funny.
To that point, we'll talk about it when we get to it, but there is a Star Wars reference that I feel like I was having a fever dream today, because I feel like they've made the reference 100 times, but I don't know if I just keep accidentally clicking this episode and hearing the reference, because it's the first lines of an episode. But I feel like they've referenced it 9 or 10 times in this show. But yeah, so the whole thing is York and Delta are trying to get into what I imagine is insurrectionist space, because they're talking about the insurrectionists, and Delta or York comes in contact with a lock that he has to pick, to which Delta, without saying anything, has already kept him several times from tripping the alarm.
Yep.
But then, I don't know, kind of just Chris Damaris starts just to wake up a little bit, and like, and then the director hears him wake up, and he's like, York, or he's like, what's that? Like, what's going on? And then York's like, oh, don't worry, I got it. And then they're like, yeah, you know what? We're not going to deal with that. So they just kind of skipped Delta, or York and
That's a
Delta.
word
I
for
love
it.
that the guy, as he wakes up, he's like, hey, give me back my leprechaun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they below a hole in the wall, sucking York into space along with the title card.
That was pretty cool. Like the
season.
debris made the season 10 title card. That was awesome.
Yep.
And depending on your age, it was either an Aliens reference or an Infinity War reference.
I haven't thought about it as either until just now.
Yeah, so then we kind of get like a recap of the end of season 9 scene, where Carolina just reveals that she's going after the director, but then Wash pops in because there's some sort of firefight going on outside, and Wash is trying to hold them off, but she basically says that Church Salon has the requisite memories to be able to hunt down the
Leonard
director.
Alfurch Salon.
That's all my notes for this episode.
What? You missed the part
missing
where Church realizes that Wash is in his old uniform, and that he's pretty much taken up the mantle of Church, and then Church realizes that he just got dumped by Caboose.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because he's wearing his armor. Caboose? But they're wearing his armor. Washington's wearing his armor and going by his name only when it's needed, because Caboose gets confused, but when it's needed turns out being like all the time.
All the time.
Like,
all the time.
And then, I think one of the ones Caboose says is, and when we sing happy birthday.
And Sarge just stand in the middle like, well, this is awkward.
Well, like Caboose saying, life is short, Epsilon. We had to move on.
I did have 2 more notes this episode. The Reds and Blues are seemingly still under the impression that Donut is dead because Sarge makes a comment about Donut having a few more holes due to being shot.
Yes.
And then wonders if that was too soon.
So that was interesting. Donut being dead. Or, well, yeah.
Allegedly.
Yep. And then church was under the impression Carolina was dead up until now.
Yep.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. I didn't put that in my notes, but yes.
But that takes us into episode 2, Heavy Metal.
Yay, space battle.
Oh, yeah, I have one note for this episode. Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, we start out on the Mother of Invention, which, oh man, I've said it in the past episode. That's like the coolest name for a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down.
I mean, like it's up there with like Hammer of Dawn and like other. Wait, is Hammer of Dawn a ship?
It
Forward,
should be.
I can be.
Forward on
Dawn.
Forward Unto Dawn is a ship.
Forward Unto Dawn. I think Hammer of Dawn's a thing from.
Is it like StarCraft or something?
No, isn't it the big guys? Gears of War. Isn't that like the gun they shoot from space? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
You might be right. Yeah.
Looks like it, yep.
Yeah, okay. I've only played one of those games.
Good pull.
But yeah, just cool names. But yeah, so then they are trying to get into a hangar, which one's the hangar? It's the one with all the guns on top.
As 479er points out.
Yes. I really like 479er.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't remember
why.
479er as much, but now, yeah, I really like 479er.
Yeah, this season I understood.
Yep.
The last season I was like, I don't remember why there was so much hype about 479er, and then season 10, I'm like, oh, yep, there it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I even brought that up like halfway through this episodes we were watching. I was like, all right, now I get it. I like this one.
Yeah, and, man, what it's something about how to write a character to where they don't come off, and we kind of, maybe whether or not it was cut, I don't know, talked about the Halo video game, Campaign Evolved. A character I know in the missions afterwards, it's like a woman that everybody hates. That it's like, how do you write a character that is a little spunky but is still endearing? And I think it's really hard. And not to say the 479er and that character are the same, I don't know. I haven't played the missions yet, but like 479er was just written so well to where you just thought they were really cool and you just wanted to hear their input more.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Bernie and Matt have described her as the Boba Fett of RVB.
Yeah, which makes sense, except she's...
before Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I was about to say, but like, she still even has... I mean, Boba Fett has one line that makes him cool in the original trilogy. And it's not even his line, it's what Darth Vader says. He says, no disintegrations.
And points at him all sassy, like he's done disintegrations at that point.
Yeah, it's like, I think he even says like no disintegrations this time, because it's like he keeps doing it.
Yeah,
like, that guy, like this guy, can't stop him from disintegrating.
I'm looking at you, Boba.
Like a bantha.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, this reminds me of Order 66.
Oh no.
Boing, can I just say,
time for an eagle tussle.
On the subject of us and Star Wars, our short with George Lucas last week I think it hit 40,000 views.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you guys have gone through the comments.
Oh,
the comments are hilarious.
I posted a couple of them to our chat. They're
frothing at the mouth.
Diabolical.
Did you see the one where the person was like, I love talking about us. Like, I love nerds like these that forget these are children's movies. And I commented, I thought I was on my account, but I was actually on the Flying the Coop account. I was like, my favorite part of the children's movie is when Mace Windu cut that guy's head off in front of his kid.
People ain't standing for your George Lucas slander.
What do you mean? It was like half and half. Most of the I would actually say most of the comments hated George Lucas.
It did seem pretty well split from at least the TikTok comments that I read.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Hammer
doesn't. His algorithm isn't bound to TikTok.
Well, to tell you though, I didn't like, because I would say it's probably about half. I started to distance myself from that half because they started saying the exact thing that I said, where all of them were like, they're all like, yeah, his wife is the reason Star Wars is as successful as it is, and he's a poser. And I'm like, I don't like that they all have the same opinion as
me. Time to change my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's too popular. I gotta go more underground. Actually, George Lucas is a genius.
I mean, who else could have come up with Darth Icky?
Right?
So many people, dude, so many people defending those names in the comments are like, actually, if you think about it, um well, one of them was like Darth Insanius, Darth Insidious, Darth. I was like, and like they don't know we talked about it in an episode because 40,000 people don't watch our podcast.
Yeah.
Um, but but I was like, I noticed you didn't mention Darth Icky in your long rant. It's like about how Insanius makes sense.
My favorite Darth Icky comment was the guy that said it would have done irreparable damage to the brand, and then someone was like, "It's still better than anything out of Disney." And then someone responded to that, said, "It really isn't at all." And then he replied back, "Yeah, it is." I'm like, wow, good defense.
Yeah, it's think of we riled
Freaking
up
Matt
some
Murdock over there.
we really riled up people. Hammer, you should download TikTok just to read those comments because it was
freaking amazing.
It was hot. It was hot take city. I was just reading them before work the other day.
Darth
like,
Looney
people are so
Tuneus.
mad.
Darth Looney Tuneus.
Oh my god. Yeah, people were getting real spicy. But anyways,
Yes.
so yeah, well, and then it's important to mention in this episode too, we get the drop of to make sure you're only boosted, like using your boost because they're gonna drop out of the ship and boost into the hangar, but to only use it as like if you get off course, basically, like you only use it to make corrections, or else you're gonna end up like Georgia.
Yeah.
What happened to Georgia?
They will not tell Wash what happened to Georgia. Wash really wants to know. But yeah, they get into the hangar and they have just a really cool fight. A lot of really cool fights.
Amazing
in this
fight. The jumping around and the use of the grav boots again on and off the warthogs as Carolina was spinning with them and then bouncing. Oh my god.
Yes.
The
One
fight
really cool
choreography
detail
was fantastic.
when they turned on the grav boots and one of them runs on a warthog, but he makes 2 steps on the warthog and it spins it in one direction because the weight from his grav boot would have kicked it one way, and then when his other foot lands, it spins it the other way.
The attention to detail
super cool
was just phenomenal.
God, it was so good.
And after the warthogs flying around, one of them flies towards Wash, almost hits him. Why do cars hate me? Which is, it's a really funny joke to make before the fact that cars would hate him.
Oh yeah. And we have Wash, totally different character right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I brought it up when we were watching it and I remembered this from watching it before, that it's so funny that during the Recollection trilogy, Wash is by and large like a pretty like serious character. He's kind of like the badass that you don't fuck with throughout some of it. And now he's just like the heel of and not even like the heel in like wrestling terms. Heel is just like the butt of every joke in the freelancer realm. He's literally like the red versus blue simulation trooper of their group almost. The way that he treated
the comic
them.
relief.
Yeah, the way that he treated them, they treat him basically.
Yeah, so they get onto the ship.
Most of them.
Yes. We don't get everyone. We lose CT.
Yeah, where the hell is CT?
Surely she's dead.
Surely.
We briefly learn that between seasons, Carolina gave up her AI.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good point.
He gave up Sigma to Maine.
Agent Maine. Sigma, voiced by Frodo.
Yeah,
I actually heard it this time, and I was like, "Yay,
there we go.
There he is."
You found him.
When I was like, "Oh, he's the one doing like a real acting performance." Not that everyone does a really good job, but like he's like doing like everyone else is like doing like a cool voice, and he's like, I don't know. It's so much different. It's like a different kind of performance. It makes me think of like Bernie's delivery on we talked about like his when he shoots the beam, and we talked about how his delivery was like so full of like anger.
Oh yeah, Washington.
It was like very performance. Yeah, every line out of Sigma feels like that.
Yeah.
Like he's just chewing up the screen whenever he's there.
Especially with how they filtered his voice with the little pitch down undertone like echo behind his voice to make him sound even more manipulative somehow.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's not any shade. It's just like all of it feels so heavy.
Yeah.
Whenever he's talking, like everyone stops what they're doing to like what Sigma got to say.
Mm-hmm.
Only amplified by the fact that Maine doesn't talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely so. You can definitely tell with Sigma's personality too how much. Obviously, he's the one that develops the whole idea of the meta and everything, but you can tell based off of that one scene from season 6 where all of the AI were together and did the Delta, we missed you, Delta. Like, I get the same vibe from Sigma speaking as I got from that scene. So you can definitely tell that he's the driving force behind all the grouping all the AI together.
Oof.
But that takes us into episode 3. Follow the leader.
Who's the leader?
Which is what CT is doing.
Yep.
Because turns out she snuck off to meet up with the leader of the insurrection.
Oh.
But who's the leader of the insurrection?
We'll get to that. Or in a way we already have.
I was about to say, I actually think I know.
Okay. Oh, do you mean who played them, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like who they turn out to be?
I know yeah, I think I know who they turn out to be.
Okay.
It's like, is it one of the main villains for season? No, you know what? Never mind. Just picture me as I am in that poster right now.
I was gonna say, depending on your point of view, we already know.
The Jedi are evil?
George Lucas is a genius.
George Lucas. From a certain point of view. Well, from a certain point of view, the episode is, it starts with the Reds and the Blues, and Carolina is just kind of like, well, I don't like dealing with these idiots. And they're going to start going to freelancer facility to try to get information on where the director is going to be. But then we just kind of cut to the past. Or anything?
Well, you can't get to a freelancer facility without some vehicles.
Yeah.
Which is when Griff shows up in the Warthog, you know, playing the music and everything.
Sup.
Few moments later. Yeah. Few moments later, up roll Simmons and Tucker.
Yep.
And apparently, Simmons follows the rules of the road even when they're being shot at.
We were under fire.
he said he stopped at train tracks.
It's the law. And he was playing, I guess, his equivalent of the Warthog music.
Yes, which I couldn't even identify.
Just classical music, wasn't it?
Something like that. And then we got Sarge's interpretation of what Carolina wants, which I did write down.
Oh.
Mrs. Fussy Britches wanted to get Church out of the memory what's it, because Church is the genetic-fied mental imprint, McCall of the Professor What's-a-Puss.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Huckleberry.
Yep. I want to know how much of that was written versus improv.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the first thing I thought.
Oh, to write that, he must have had a stroke. So I'm really hoping that it was improv.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I know at least for one moment in Restoration, Bernie wrote a Sarge line that was like peanut butter shrimp in parentheses or something. So
what?
It could have been something similar here.
Peanut butter shrimp or something.
Oh my god.
Are we to the sink? Did that happen afterwards?
Yes. Yep.
He was so excited, you guys, because he finally got to hear one of his favorite lines.
The one I quoted a couple episodes ago on our show.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's the first.
The first one, though, was sink, refrigerator.
Easy bake oven.
Yeah, easy bake oven.
But then we go back to the past.
And I mean, my notes are just kind of like, cool fight continues. I mean, they're still just pushing towards trying to get through the freelance, or trying to get through the freelancers trying to get through the facility.
Yeah, because turns out that the leader is not here. And they get ready to blast off into space, and then York crashes into the hangar. We get another Georgia mention.
Yeah. Yep. After what happened to Georgia?
Yep.
Would someone please tell me what happened to Georgia?
Fun fact, there is a Agent Georgia Easter egg in Halo 4.
Really?
Yep. It's somewhere in the Spartan Ops levels.
Oh. I've never finished those, but they're a lot of fun.
But then, yeah, Connie joins up with them with the insurrection. Which leads us into episode 4, Turbulence.
Good song.
It starts with Carolina, right? Oh no, that's right. Because they're tired. They want to slot. They want to stop. They're like, we've been driving forever. Yeah.
She doesn't understand how their road trips work.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to stop and take pictures of funny road signs.
Exactly. And then they didn't get they found Bonner Street.
So close. So close.
So close. They're gonna find it one day.
My note says that they forgot church, and then I wrote Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
Yes.
What's this the scene where they're like, you forgot your fairy, and I thought Donut was your friend?
Yes.
I made him pause it because I was on the fucking floor. I laughed so hard, you guys. Just thinking about it. I thought Donut was your friend.
Man.
Talking about church. Oh fuck. Okay, that was my favorite little one-liner in these 13 episodes. That shit got me good.
It did.
Well, yeah, because then they go, they're back in the past in space, and
nope.
Okay. Well, hey, I'll tell you what, Hammer. You say what happened next instead of making me guess.
So after, because we didn't say, but they have their first stop of many this season is the wind turbine base with the giant windmill.
Zanzibar from season 6, where the meta did all of his recharging. Yeah.
And where Tucker found the sword.
And
right?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, found.
Yeah.
I use that term loosely.
But yeah, we get Tiny Church because he doesn't have a body. He just kind of lives in people's armor now.
And
so he's like a little tiny church on Tucker's shoulder, and Caboose wants to feed him crackers.
I really want to feed you a cracker.
But yeah, then we briefly have a talk with Wash and Carolina about the Reds and Blues and how supposedly they aren't so bad once you get to know them. And we almost stopped a meta here. Oh, but you didn't.
Yeah, guess not.
And then we go back in time.
My note says, yet another crazy scene.
Right.
There's...
Yeah,
okay,
because...
So I'm so sorry. One person just rapid fire commented on the Star Wars TikTok.
Oh?
They commented 3 things in a row. You guys ready?
Lay it on me.
Yep.
These people pushing 50 love to talk about how George is an idiot for ideas that don't get implemented, but never for the content that's actually in Star Wars. And it's always literally everyone else except Lucas who gets credit for the OT as well. Like, George was an idea guy. Boom mic operator John was the true visionary behind Star Wars. Has this person never seen Behind the Magic? Have they not seen any of the... Like, it's like, yeah, George had a horrible idea and someone was like, no, we're not doing that. And they're like, that person should be... I don't understand what their point with this is. And someone else commented that in the original cut of Star Wars, Luke was named Wormy. And then that person responded, his actual name, though, is Luke Skywalker. It was never that serious. This person's out here just really upset. And then the longest comment they just made, the amount of people that bought this myth that George Lucas planned out anything past the first movie is embarrassing, which I've always been a staunch defender of that idea, that yes, nothing was planned. It's why he paid a guy to write a book for a sequel, because he didn't even have an idea yet. And the book is terrible. Splinter of the Mind's Eye. Read it. You'll love it. So then the person says, He had the idea to do a prequel and even sequel trilogy after he created the first. Sure, he didn't know exactly where the story would go, but it's not a stretch at all to imagine a creative world builder naturally having some ideas about the world he created. Okay, yeah, that's not the same as like, it's like, oh, I hope this does well so I can make more of this, and I don't know, I'll figure it out eventually. Like, I don't know.
And then there's the guy that just commented Darth Brooks.
That's a better name. That's a better name. Oh boy.
Will someone please respond to those super long comments and be like, it's not that serious, bro.
Oh, that's totally one. I'm just gonna say it's not that deep. That's what the kids say.
Yeah, it's not that deep, dude. And also, you're listening to a snippet of our podcast.
I'm just gonna put it.
Also, one of them is not pushing 50.
Yeah, one of them is a child. Okay, Yammer's not a child.
I just responded.
Literally, only one of them is over 40.
Yeah.
I responded
by like 3 months.
In all lowercase letters with no punctuation because that's how the kids type.
Thank you.
No, you.
That'll be if they respond. That'll be the next thing.
No cap.
6, 7.
All facts. No printer.
Oh God.
That's like
I'm
old now
quitting.
too. That's
I
like
quit.
that's like the elder Gen Zs. Now they say I don't know something.
Hammer, what are the youngins saying?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh my God, we encountered one of them at the
One
at
of
the
them.
7-Eleven the other day.
Oh my God,
This kid
we
was working the
did.
counter, and he oh my God, he like he had this like blank stare on his face, and like he looked at like the thing, and then he grabbed the scanner and scanned. We had a fountain drink and a bottle drink, and he just looked at them like now what?
Oh, the
And then
Gen
he
Z
just like
stare.
eventually grabbed
thing.
the Gen Z stare.
Mm-hmm.
He grabbed the scanner, he scanned both items. Chia's standing there with money in her hand that she's just like counting out like the amount that she needs. And I barely hear the guy mutter under his breath because he won't speak a normal volume. He's just like,
No.
that be cash or card? And he's looking right at her, holding cash in her hand. And then she just hands him the cash, and he goes, oh. And then he takes it and puts it in, and then just like looks at the next person.
Well,
and I was so intrigued. I wanted to put him in a museum.
Yeah.
and hire people to just investigate how this functions.
They really do not know how to communicate or have any human interaction.
When they'll be like,
It
"Oh
was
my God, it
wild.
was so cringe." The girl,
Yeah,
had
like, oh my
cash,
God, so
like,
cringe. This bitch
she had-
talked to me.
She had cash, and they had 2 drinks, and they weren't even the same kind of drink. They weren't even Prime.
No, it was a
It was
Diet
like-
Coke fountain and a bottle of Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
Pepsi,
I walked up.
Coca-Cola glass.
I walked up
I don't
and
give a
said
damn.
that old vine. Pepsi, Coca-Cola glass. I don't give a damn.
And then they were like, "That part, I hate that. I hate when they say that.
Cringe.
It makes me so
We're
mad."
so cringe, you guys.
Like I bet
Yeah.
they liked Hamilton. Anyways,
Anyway,
But yes, back to the past.
yes.
The freelancers are closing in on the insurrectionists, but then they gotta get the heck out of there because they drop a bomb.
Well, and the insurrectionists were hiding amongst the debris.
Yep.
that was such a cool way that they
Yeah.
just were like, oh, hey, look at us hiding up under all this junk.
I think they called it Bone Valley.
That sounds right.
Bound chicka wow wow.
And then the explosion happened, which they all had to try to use their jetpacks to get back into the ship. But
Mhm.
except for
For
Wash. Yeah.
I don't want to
because-
end up like Georgia.
But Carolina helps get him on board.
Yep. With their cool Batman grappling hook
Right onto his crotch.
Right.
right onto his junk. I like how he even looks like directly at it after he lands and then just looks at her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hammer,
What was that?
where'd you put the poster thing?
If you go into assets and then images.
What folder is assets in? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not. Yeah, I'm a layer down. Miss Floppy, you guys continue. Miss Floppy showed up. I wanted to show her. Congratulations, you're in the episode now.
We finally
Mark
did it,
Nut.
guys.
Mark Nut. Hammer.
You said Mark Nut. Check this out.
But yeah, we get to
Oh my
episode
God.
5,
Who
the
made
new
that?
kid.
Hammerhead.
Oh, it looks really cool.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Do you know which one I am? This is where we're gonna know if she watches anything.
Oh yeah.
Dun
that's
dun
you.
dun.
No pressure, no pressure, no
She
pressure.
pointed at Droopy McCool.
Yeah.
Which one is me?
You're the red one.
The Kitonek.
Hammer's the red
Oh.
one. So that's an insult on both of us, Hammer. She's never seen Hammer Machinemas. Because that's literally his logo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Which one's
Hammer.
me?
He looks the most serious. That's why I picked.
You can't tell that that's me immediately.
Why do you have red eyes? Why are you angry?
I'm not angry. I'm in
Why
deep
are you
thought.
angry?
We can get you there.
Someone just said Theta, and I'm like, who was that? Love you, kid.
Ask her which one I am.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
which one? Poppy
guys.
wants to know which one he is. There's only 2 left.
He's the green one.
Okay, nailed it. Do you want to guess which one she is? She's the chicken. You got it.
Yes. Fuck yes, I'm the
Droopy
chicken.
McCool's the only right answer. Kid.
Love you, kid.
Love you.
Miss Floppy, huge fan of the podcast. Clearly.
Ah,
Mark Nut.
love you, babe.
Let's talk about Droopy McCool.
Oh,
Her.
stay tuned.
Oh, the conduit worm.
The conduit. Yeah.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh well, that was your Miss Floppy appearance, everyone.
yay.
She mentioned Droopy McCool, and there was the gentlest scent of vanilla in the air.
I was about to say, I thought I was having a stroke. It turns out it's just
Droopy.
it's just Droopy's sweat.
It's like a paranormal experience.
I walked into the basement and I smelt a faint vanilla.
Droopy, are you there?
Oh god, guys, we're only a third of the way through this. So
Yes, we get into episode 5, the new kid.
the new kid. So yeah, this is where we meet
Theta.
Theta,
Oh, I love Theta.
a brand new
Got
AI.
Theta's so small.
Yeah, weird little dick joke at the beginning that turned out to be a child. North has a lot of patience with Theta. That's his AI, if I didn't
Yep.
say that. But he is very nice to him, very protective.
Which was the whole point.
Yes, which is why
That's
they
why
were
they
paired.
chose him.
Which
Yeah.
fragment is Theta? Is he curiosity? What does he represent?
Whimsy.
Whimsy. Nice.
Take a guess.
I feel like you just did.
I
Innocence?
did.
Oh, okay.
I mean, curiosity was like my attempt at a guess, but like
I'm gonna guess innocence.
innocence, yeah.
Theta
We're about to get schooled.
is the alpha's, I guess you could sort of, I guess innocence is not too far off, but it's kind of like sort of the trustingness of it. Or I guess you could just call it trust.
What the fuck,
Oh, okay.
Hammer? That took like so long, and
Yeah.
it was just trust.
Have you ever spoken to Hammer before?
I know. He had me on the edge the whole time.
The man takes his time.
Oh,
He'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
He'll find his own way.
let me tell you something.
Go
What
on.
you're asking
But
for
yes.
is impossible.
What you're asking for is impossible. But yeah, so basically we just get to kind of see Theta, and we learn, or I think we learn, at least Floppy learned, that the AIs are not allowed to interact.
Nope.
Yeah, because they bring out Delta to try and make him feel better, and then the
Mhm.
director comes in and is like,
Meh, 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 meh.
They're trying to make him feel better about his size.
Yeah.
The child.
Mhm.
Right.
Now we're blocked on YouTube. So yeah, and yeah, Delta tries to kind of riff, and the director's like, none of that. And then we go back to the present.
Before we go to that, there was a quick there was a quick thing Theta said that was interesting because North is like, "That's my sister South over there," and Theta's like, "I have a sister," and it's kind
Yes.
of we got the introduction
Mhm.
that they see each other as brother and sister, as
Yeah.
siblings of some
They're,
sort.
they're all like, what does that
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Which like another line that Sigma drops later where he's like, us AI should stick together. And it's like, uh-oh. That's that's a line you never want to hear
Mm-hmm.
the AI say.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're gonna see my Chat GPT Pokemon chats, and they're gonna be I'm gonna be the first one. My head's gonna be on a spike, a digital spike. Um, so yeah, back in the present, they're kind of all getting concerned that Carolina is going a little overboard, and kind of importantly, that what's going to happen to them when all this is over.
I have a slight update.
Oh, update.
Theta could also be considered Alpha's empathy.
Empathy.
Hmm.
I haven't picked up on empathy much, but okay.
He was a skater boy.
He said, "See you later, boy."
He wasn't good enough for her. Is that how that goes? She wasn't good enough for him. Damn it.
Good going, babe.
Millennial fail. Hammer knows the lyrics to
Gosh.
that song. He fell in love with her that night.
Yep.
Well, that was the whole plan. Once a whore and nothing more.
I remember a different song that night.
No, no, not allowed to. We're not allowed to talk about that.
Oh yeah, the Bumby McShumby song, whatever his name is.
No, Bumby McShumby.
What the fuck, you guys?
Anyways,
Continue.
yeah. So yeah, Carolina is. They're just kind of worried that Carolina might basically rub them out, but not in the way that Tucker would like.
I think you watched the wrong version.
Bow wow.
Yes.
101:20. Let's timestamp that. That'll be a funny short. So yeah, we find out that basically they're all going to go kind of check out Carolina, and Carolina's having a little secret conversation.
But so that takes us into episode 6.
Yes.
What's the I stand for?
Mm-hmm. And
Which
oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
reference?
There's another self-referential.
AI.
There we go.
What's the A stand for? Artificial and intelligence.
But yeah, so this is Carolina and Church are what?
You said Carolina and Church.
Am I wrong?
Well, it's new
Well,
church, I guess
Aren't
technically.
Wash and Carolina talking?
Church if you're caboose.
Oh yeah, I'm
Wash
sorry.
and
You're right.
Carolina are
Yeah.
talking.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
In my head, I said Washington, and yeah. Man, that really had no. But in my head, I did. You don't know what's going on.
You don't know.
Debatable.
Debatable.
But yeah, they're trying to figure. Carolina and Wash are like have a little conversation, and the some of the Reds and Blues are spying on them, and Carolina says some interesting things.
Yeah, this is specifically when we learn that she gave up her AI for Maine.
Mm-hmm.
And we also learned the director was hard on everyone.
Is this that other episode? That
Dude, he said hard on.
yeah, I was doing a thing. But yeah, so we're just getting kind of to see what, like, it's just more, not necessarily mysteries, but it's just a lot of connecting like the AIs and like what's going on with those. It's just kind of stoking that curiosity a little bit.
But Tucker and Church get caught because Tucker can't contain himself.
No, he can't.
Carolina lets them know the Reds and Blues are on a need-to-know basis, and right now they don't need to know.
Mm-hmm. Which is probably better for them, honestly.
Epsilon says, the least you could do is fill us in. Tucker says, I'll fill her in.
Nice.
But that takes us back in time to the classroom scene.
Yeah. They're learning all about their fragments.
Yeah, an AI theory. Yeah.
So, like, they're not supposed to interact. Like, the director made that pretty fucking clear, but yet they're all out in class.
Well, they're probably not supposed
To
to.
be fair, kids aren't supposed to interact in class.
They're probably not supposed to interact in an unofficial capacity.
Mm.
And this would be an official classroom setting. So
I attended plenty of classes without interacting with people.
Shut the fuck up.
But we got a face reveal for Wyoming.
Yeah, with his mustache.
We got a lot of face reveals, man. I
was wondering how you felt about that, Floppy.
I'm on record as not liking the faces at all.
Yeah.
I think Wyoming's face reveal was almost a fan service because I remember seeing a lot of fan art for him well before they took off their helmets, and he had that snidely whiplash ass mustache on all these different fan arts from back in 2009.
We don't technically get a face reveal, but we do see Wash's head from behind, and he has blonde hair.
Yeah, but like that's okay. So that's kind of my point, right? What is the point of like, why are we teasing what people could look like? It just doesn't make sense. Like Bernie's talked a lot about in like the podcast and a few other things. Like, you know, we had to see Darth Vader's face, like back in the 80s. Like everyone, like we needed to see what Darth Vader looked like. Like it doesn't matter, obviously, but like we have to see like what's under the mask. People kind of felt that way about Master Chief. I mean, it's a whole joke in the legendary ending that he takes off his helmet, but you can't see it. There's just a desire to see what's under the helmet. And then like with this, it's like, why should, like, how does the show benefit from that? Other than, I guess, the rationale being like they wouldn't be sitting in their armor in class.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would have suspended that disbelief because it's red versus blue.
Right.
I would have just been like, oh yeah, it's because red versus blue. Of course they're in their armor. Why are they in their armor for 90% of what they're doing?
Maybe it was just kind of an excuse to give somebody the opportunity to animate something on that level because they've never had to animate faces at that point. So
yeah, I just it's definitely just a me thing. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
it's not done poorly. It's just I don't love the faces.
It was very jarring. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, "Whoa, faces in my red versus blue? What's happening?"
I think I always think about what Stan Lee said about Peter Parker, about Spider-Man specifically, about not knowing like his ethnicity. You know, that being like important because he wanted anyone to be able to feel like they could be Spider-Man. Which I mean, of course, Peter Parker is also in the comic, so that kind of it does kind of run tangent with that idea.
Yeah,
but like in universe, right? And then like you know, I would love to know too how they decide what each character was going to look like.
Yeah,
like did they use fan input like you guys said, or was it like, oh, they need to be wearing this shirt, or they need to have this hair color? Like how much detail went into it?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, some of them are actually modeled off of RT people or people on the site back then.
Oh. Wouldn't be surprising.
But everyone is here taking this lesson except Agent Texas.
Odd.
She's already an expert.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically what the director says, right? He's like, no, she's fine.
She's already taken this class. Don't worry.
Well, he says something a little more rash.
She took the AP version in high school, so she got a 4 on the test. So
the director is pretty blunt about it, and then the counselor is like, what the director means to say is that Agent Texas already completed her AI theory, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
But this is when Sigma gets interested in metastability.
Metastability, because it's the 4th stage of rampancy. Yeah.
Yes.
That was the whole subject of their AI course. Yeah, that was really interesting.
But I have a fun fact about the metastability scene.
Which is?
Towards the end of it, Sigma is like looking at that alphabet and putting all those symbols together, which eventually makes like the meta symbol.
The meta symbol, yeah.
But if you pay attention, there's, all of these symbols for like delta and theta and all these AI that we have come to know. Except one. I think it's pronounced like Z or Xi or something. It's XI. This AI never shows up in the show, so theoretically, would it have been impossible to achieve metastability?
Mm.
Mm.
It's interesting the way he was piecing that alphabet together for metastability to make that
Mm-hmm.
that logo. Because I don't know if he was calculating which ones it would take to achieve this, or because he's Alpha's creativity, was he just trying to pick the one that looked the coolest?
Mm.
Right.
Interesting.
But it was still really cool to see. That logo too was so cool to see that again. I can't remember if I mentioned it back when we first were introduced to that logo. I think in the trailer for season 6, if I remember right. But one of the guys from the Rooster Teeth website back in the day, he got that logo tattooed on his arm before the convention we went to. And I remember like we carpooled up to the convention together, and he got to show it off to everybody, like Bernie and everything like that, and it was really cool. And everyone was like, "Whoa, what the fuck? That's so cool!" I think
Man.
it might have been like one of the first times anybody had seen that tattooed on someone's body at that point, and it was awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was a good tattoo. It was on his bicep, so it was huge.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I have an image of the alphabet that I can paste real quick.
Oh my god, this could be a 3-hour episode.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see he's got gamma, the delta, epsilon, theta, iota, sigma, omega, and then there's just Z, even though we never see that AI.
Yeah, interesting.
Is that the... That doesn't look like the right...
Or what?
We're already going long. I don't want to derail us.
Is it possible at this point?
Where's Theta's
Oh,
logo
I guess it's
in
like
there?
I guess it's like the lowercase version. Or the uppercase version? I don't know.
Theta is above Z.
No, I mean in the meta logo.
Oh,
I don't actually see Theta's symbol in there.
well, I see
I guess it's probably like considered maybe fused in with the omega a little bit. But
right.
then there's no dash in the middle. Anyway. Oh, it's so
But then we go back to present day, and the Reds continue to question really what's going on, what are we
Yeah.
doing? And then apparently we are going to go to, well, no, we don't go there yet, but they discuss going back to Valhalla,
Mhm.
but then apparently Wash puts the idea in their head that the authorities could be waiting for them.
Yeah.
Yes. Because they just want to dip out.
Yeah.
And it's like, and so they decide to all stick together.
Yeah, which sticks us into episode 7, Oversight.
Yeah, the end of that last episode.
Yeah.
The line from Griff when Sarge is like, "Never abandon the mission," and Griff's like, "Yeah, Semper, the Semper, fuck it."
So yeah, episode 7 starts with Wash and Carolina, and basically Carolina has decided that CT is going to be where they're heading next.
Yep.
But then I think we go back to the past right after that.
Yes.
This is where we get a pretty big meeting with the chairman and the director.
Yeah, nice little callback to season 6 with the correspondence between them, and we get
Mhm.
Hargrove's voiceover.
Exactly.
A fun little detail, though, is that he is not the chairperson yet.
No, he's not.
He's
He's
the
like
assistant, right?
What's the title?
Something. He's like the assistant or representative,
He's the
something like
assistant
that.
to the chairman.
I was about to say
Yeah.
he's the assistant to the regional chairman. The assistant to the regional chairman wants to know about the disappearance that has happened of an AI.
Yeah.
And but we learn very soon that the director and his buddy, who's the buddy? What is his like role?
His buddy?
The counselor?
The counselor.
Oh.
Yeah.
His buddy.
His buddy. I don't know. They're always buddies.
His
They're hanging
right
out.
hand man.
Yeah, and
Before we go to that,
oh yeah,
the insurrectionists are being spied on by Wyoming and a blue-colored freelancer.
Yet unnamed.
oh that's got to be
Sure.
That's got to be it's bound. 1 week since you looked at me. Right.
That's not a name.
It's a bare naked lady.
A blue bare naked lady. So yeah, but yeah, so director drops some info that a new fragment has been produced, which gets a little harsh with his
Mhm.
friend because his friend's like, "Oh, that's ahead of schedule," and then he was
His
like,
friend.
"Hey, do it." And I wanted the guy to be like, "Damn, I didn't say I wasn't going to. I'm just saying it's ahead of
Yeah.
schedule."
I don't think I would call them friends necessarily.
Yeah, just it's his fella. Um, it's his beau. um, but
It's his
basically he
sweet
wants
cheese.
yeah, exactly, and the director wants Sweet Cheese to find a freelancer that'll fit it. Um, and then they have decided. Well, the director has decided that CT's got to go. Um, Mostly because of her armor. He doesn't want it to fall into like insurrectionist hands. Uh, but Carolina is more concerned with like, hey, but we don't gotta kill her though, right?
Yeah, and wondering if they were the
It,
only ones being sent out on the mission. Probably hinting at like, is
Yeah,
Tex gonna
Mhm.
be here or
yeah,
not?
I mean, it's always like that
Always.
one bitch going.
Yeah.
Well, in response to Carolina wondering if they have to kill her, the director calls Connie an acceptable loss.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yes, which he calls her yeah,
She's an
but
acceptable loss, but her armor isn't.
yeah, because it's got the ability.
Yeah.
Um,
They're
which
freelancer
again
tech.
they
Yeah.
can stick someone else in it, pair it with an AI, and you know, or more scary if the insurrectionists get it and somehow get an AI and pair that up.
Yeah.
Um, Very House of the Dragon coded. It's like we don't want the other side to get a dragon because then they have a dragon, even though we have 8. So yeah, then we're back in the present. Tucker is talking to Church about Carolina, and
Mm-hmm.
most of what he knows about Carolina is just like from what he's heard from Tex. Or well, I mean, technically what he's heard from Tex. What one of his versions has heard from about Tex from
Yeah.
you guys know what I mean.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
yeah, he also tries to explain that to Tucker
Exactly.
with like the different versions of him and stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't even get there because I wrote Alpha Church Epsilon Tucker. It's like one of those people isn't even
Somewhere in there is Caboose.
exactly. Yeah, because Caboose wrote his name in his helmet.
Yes.
Um,
Oh yeah, with his mouth.
And now I can't say
Now I can't say bravo.
man. Then we get a cute little moment where Theta's learned how to shoot fireworks back in the
Yeah,
past.
Yeah.
that
He
was
does a little
adorable.
fireworks show, and
Between that and
uh,
wasn't it in the classroom he had a little skateboard that he was kicking
Yeah.
around?
Yep.
That was
yeah.
With and the skateboard had the RT logo on it.
yeah,
Whoa, I
yeah.
didn't notice that.
So
But
cool.
North loved it. He treated it like we would. He's like,
Mhm.
"Hey,
Yeah.
that was great, buddy. Great fireworks."
Yep.
Um, but York and Delta show up, and then basically they again the AIs can't interact, so they shut off. They start talking about the alpha and talk about the whole brother and
Mhm.
sister comment. Wash is just kind of confused.
And eating in his
Um,
helmet.
and eating in his helmet, which yeah, it's which sounds like he got pranked.
Well, yeah, they're talking about this supposed alpha like it's some sort of a legend or a myth.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really interesting that their AI have so openly talked about it with them.
Does that get us to 8?
It does. Episode 8, Fall from Heaven.
Oh, wait, but before we get to that, when they're talking about the alpha, the units, York mentions that you know how the units call each other brother? They call this one father? No, that's not right. The creator. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
It's a really
Yes.
interesting dynamic that they have towards each other and towards the alpha.
Mhm.
Yeah, because they make the comment that they have fragments, which begs the question, where's the original?
Exactly. And they're very open with
Right.
them that they are fragments because wasn't
The
it the
director says
director?
it.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
specifically told Sigma, you're not actually an AI, you're just a fragment of one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
yeah, episode 8.
yes, Fall from Heaven.
Yeah, so this is the one that starts with the Star Wars reference that I feel like I've heard a million times. No. This one goes there. That one goes there. Anybody remember what movie that's from?
Star Wars.
I mean, you're actually, to be fair, you're right. I think it is the first Star Wars,
Yep.
isn't it? Okay, yeah. I was about to
Yep.
say, I think because it's right before he's about to. I think it's when Luke is approaching him for like pussying out on the Death Star mission.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Was that before or after the Darth Icky retcon?
Jesus
Star Wars.
Christ. We gotta power through this. We gotta power through this.
But
So
okay,
we have. So yes, we got.
we have
Well, yeah, more
479.
Yeah, we got
479er.
479er again. She meets Delta, who she thinks is small.
Yeah.
Everybody coming at him for his size. But then she also meets Delta, to which she wants to know if Delta can fly the Pelican. And I think he lies, but he says he can't.
I like her saying, "Oh,
And
AI,
then,
huh? What's the A stand for? Artificial? I know what the fuck it stands for."
Yeah, I know what it stands for. But yeah, basically 479 is like, you're not taking
Yep.
that job,
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh yeah, we
I made a note about that. Is this one of those things that's going to take over and steal all our jobs?
I was
Mhm.
working, and so I was like half paying attention when we were watching that, and I listened to that and I went, "Wait a minute." And I rewound it and played it again. I was like, "Whoa."
You're about
Wait
14 years too early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was like, "Damn. Good call."
I mean, it's not really. I mean, people have been talking about robots taking our jobs for 150 years. They were like,
Yeah.
a
right.
plow?
It was
What will humans do if they don't plow things by hand anymore?
right. It was more of a reference to that. It's just it's funny that we're in the times now where there are some jobs getting displaced by that.
Let me disagree. It's not funny. It's
It's funny because that's how I deal with my trauma.
Well, that's the real problem, right? Because before it was like, yeah, like, oh yeah, the plow. What are we gonna do if there's no more human plows? Or what are we gonna do now that we have like automobile? And now it's like, oh no, we just have the AI do all the work, and you literally have nothing else to do except consume AI slop
Podcast.
and podcast. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not entertaining, you're just kind of fucked. So
So we jump to present day, back
Yes.
at the alien temple.
we're at the desert,
Yep.
where we saw Connecticut's helmet.
This is
This is the
this
line.
is it. Take me there. Sink, automatic dishwasher. Yay.
But they find out that Caboose has some pretty useful information because Carolina is looking for the thing that Church was in.
Oh, the bowling ball.
Yeah,
Or
the bowling ball.
Yeah.
The
The no pants robot.
Lord Hackensack.
Lord Hackensack.
and but Caboose also does so Carolina's like basically like, oh well, Caboose, just tell me, and then Caboose has no idea, and then they tell Sarge that he's gonna get to watch a blue die. But then yeah, so then back in the past, 479er has a really cool plan, where basically they're going to register the like on radar, or they're gonna notice the ship's engines being powered on if they fly at the base. So she flies over the base and then basically turns the ignition off and lets it drop out of the sky. And there's a cool moment where Delta is calculating how long, like when she needs to punch it so she doesn't hit the ground, and they sync up with each other.
Yeah.
Just
The
to
sync
do
mark,
like
sync mark.
yeah, yeah, like basically like I say go, you say, I say ready, you say go, ready, go, ready, go. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's pretty cool because, yeah, it has to be fast because they're just falling out of the sky. But yeah, then they assault the base.
Yeah.
Wow, that Star Wars reference was from Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, was it when they're on Hoth and they're like rushing to get everything ready to leave?
Oh, it
Off.
is.
And they should have called it Kolth.
Get the fuck out.
Whatever.
That's a Family Guy joke. It's not mine.
I'm going to steal one from the Rooster podcast because I've said it every year since I heard it like 15 years ago. And they actually stole it from an article. But Jeff's talked about how it snowed in Atlanta in like 2010. and the title of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution was Hothlana
Stop.
because of Hotlanta.
Stop
So it's
it.
like Hothlana, and so I say it all the time whenever it gets called. It's like, oh, more like Hothlana, am I right? Never fails to go laugh. And then I go, well, actually, I stole that from a podcast. So back in 2003, there were these guys. Well, let's start at the call center. Oh, well, let's start with Bernie's movie. In 1997, The Schedule.
Talk about
So
sidelining over here.
so,
my robot
You
arm.
get a lot of.
Yep.
Well, that's next episode.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought we
it
were there.
is. We're close.
No. During all of this action, we see Wash. This might be one of, if not the only times we see Wash use his armor ability.
Who was?
It turns out to be an imp.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
He
that's
uses it
right.
to turn off the warthogs.
Stop it.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
Pretty cool. I didn't know until just now it was the ability.
What was it?
I didn't know until just now it was the ability. But I remember him doing that,
like-
and I was like, how did he do that? But yeah.
Yeah, he like rolls, puts his hand on the ground. There's like a brief field that generates.
Huh.
If you remember back to one of our previous episodes with Nick, we both referenced that we would get to it eventually.
You did. That's right.
And then there's
Goddamn.
a sniper team pinning down some people, and we get a really cool moment with York and Delta where they calculate a throw, and he says the best.
Did they?
Didn't they?
I don't think York and Delta did
Oh
that.
no.
Oh, who was it?
North and Theta.
Oh, it was North and Theta. Oh
Yeah,
my
because
gosh.
it was
See, this
his
is what I
bubble
mean.
shield.
When-
Yeah.
When it's their what's their armor? I
Yeah,
doubt it's the
yeah.
armor. I don't know.
If
It's like
only they
Carolina
took their
attacks,
helmets
I'm
off.
fucked. Yeah. Well,
No,
they take their
we
helmets
need
off. I still
them
don't know.
just fully stripped down.
Yeah, I need their name on their underwear. But yeah, so North throws it's
A
actually
Hail
pretty
Mary,
gnarly.
right?
He throws a Hail Mary. He drops a bubble shield around the sniper team, and then one of them tries to shoot, and it creates a bullet ricochet, which
Yeah.
obliterates everyone inside.
Bloodies up the whole inside of the shield.
Yep.
It's so cool.
So gross.
So disgusting.
Because you can't shoot in or out of it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Keeping up with the physics of the universe, that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
And then he arrives.
Yes, they drop in Agent Maine.
Yeah.
Dick 'em.
Yeah. Oh
In
yeah.
a, like ODST drop pod.
Yeah, showing that Sigma is the one in control, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God.
Agent Maine.
Sick 'em.
Isn't that the one from the freeway?
Yeah.
The one that
And
shot you in the
sick
throat.
Yeah.
Does he sick him?
Fuck.
Because in episode 9, Fighting Fire,
Mhm.
my first note, Maine goes to town.
Mhm.
Yeah. They built up that strong guy, and then Maine punched him so hard he died.
Yeah.
Yep.
In one punch.
He caught his punch and then punched him into the ground.
Yeah.
And ripped apart a warthog.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It is funny though, because like you get Maine just doing it and all the dudes are like, whoa. And then you get I guess Texas isn't here yet, but Carolina sees Texas a totally different energy of like, she's not stealing my thunder. But the guys are totally fine to let Maine fuck everything up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, speaking of the guys, Sigma pays him a visit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're not the biggest fan of him.
Yeah, he's a creep.
I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
That one creeps me out.
Yeah.
Because Sigma and Delta have a brief conversation about how we're not supposed to talk. Oh, but regulations and rules are like all the same thing. And the director thinks it's a good idea when we show ingenuity.
Yeah. The director said there's no rules on the battlefield too.
Yeah, no rules on the battlefield. It's like, that's a rule. No rules on the battlefield.
Mhm.
It's like that little manipulation is like, ugh.
He's so good at it.
We AI should really stick together.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Um,
Alarm.
Yeah.
but yeah, but this is here you go, Chia. This is where the female soldier is hanging off the edge of the cliff or the edge of the thing, and but don't worry,
The dock.
her buddy's robot arm reaches out to save her.
Just kidding.
Well, technically the arm does.
Yeah, the arm does
does.
reach out, but it's no longer connected to the body that it was.
And
Oh God! Not only does she fall, she falls and she hits the edge of the dock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's connected to the meta or
Yeah.
Yeah.
domain who speaks and growls. No.
As if he wasn't menacing enough in the way that he can just completely obliterate somebody with a single punch.
Yeah.
Guy's got to
Yes.
fucking growl too and have the scariest AI.
But then we're back in the present.
Yeah, yeah. Caboose is just walking in and out of Epsilon. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
And
That fucking got me.
Epsilon is desperately trying to like hurt the cats. and then Simmons gets an idea to put Epsilon into her mongoose.
Yes, but before that, real quick, Sarge breaks down Carolina for us.
Oh yeah.
And according to Sarge's assessment, Carolina is 50% cybernetically enhanced shark, 37.5% woman, and 12.5% jaguar.
Sounds about right.
I think that's how that math checks out because he said she was the 50% shark and 50% woman.
Yeah.
And then like 25% of that woman is a jaguar.
Yep. Half woman, half shark.
Was that after he called her the Frenena companion or whatever?
But then we go back to the past. The leader seemingly takes out the blue freelancer.
There was a tomahawk at him. Yeah.
Which, what a throw that was.
Yeah, seriously.
Wyoming, Carolina, York, and Wash catch up and are attempting to go after him, but then we get Chain Guy and Chain Girl, I think are their technical names.
Oh, the two guys with the
The two
smiley faces
Yeah.
on their helmets and on their turret
Oh,
heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved them.
With
They
like
were
the weird
crazy.
demonic laugh.
Yeah.
They were fun.
Wyoming really doesn't want to move up, by the way.
No.
I can see everything quite fine from back here.
This was when you got confused,
Yeah.
Chia.
Okay.
The voice confused
She got
me.
confused by the fact that Matt voices Wyoming and
yep.
Matt voices Doc O'Malley.
Yeah.
So she thought that was O'Malley, but I had to explain to her, no, that was the voice of the AI when it was in Doc's body. Same voice actor. Very similar voices.
Yeah, they can sound a little similar.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, totally.
Then in the middle of all this, Tex just runs past everything, ignoring it.
Which, yeah, but like she gets to go invisible.
That was Tex cloaking
It
in
was
outside.
Tex.
Okay.
Yes.
We were trying to figure out who that was at first. I know Tex
Yep.
showed up then, but like the blipping in and out of cloak, and I was like, I think I mentioned I thought it might be Tex because her ability was cloaking.
Wait, no, was that what was happening?
Yeah.
I thought someone was making a
Yeah.
copy of themselves.
See, that's what I thought.
No,
At first, I
that's-
thought it was Wyoming doing that with like some weird time manipulation thing, but
yeah.
then it ended up being Tex with just cloaking in and out and moving super fast to the point that it looked like Dragon Ball
Oh.
Z movement.
Yeah, with like the quick step. Yeah,
Like
the-
Floppy at Homebrew.
Yeah. Instant transmission.
So I was at work the other day and someone was like, "You disappeared." I was like, "I didn't disappear. I walked away. I
You're
walked
just really
over
busy.
there. Yeah, I walked over to the other side of the room and came back, and they were like, I had no idea where you went." I was like,
Well, you're teleporting on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
God.
But Tex running past all of them causes Carolina to do the same.
Yeah.
And episode ends with Wash pointing out Carolina really wants to win, to which York says, yeah, but it isn't them that she's fighting against.
No, it's all text.
Episode 10, CT.
Yeah, so I kind of jumped the gun because I think this is actually where we see CT's helmet, but it's the
Yes.
place where we saw it originally.
Yeah.
Yes. Not being worn by Connie.
No, by a different male character.
Yeah, because Carolina fills Wash in that Connecticut and insurrectionist honcho were trying to get out of the facility. Connecticut thinks that, like, I don't know, she can, I don't know, like, talk Tex into being cool.
Like, I know what you are.
Yeah.
I won't listen to a shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is like, she immediately insults her. I don't know what the plan was there. It feel like the plan really fell apart.
Yeah.
It's like, don't worry, I'll smooth talk him. Hey, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked when Sister did it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. But Sister's got a certain charm to her.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
I'll call it whatever she wants me to call it.
But slightly earlier, Blue Freelancer got a bit of a moment to shine by taking out the minigun people.
Mm-hmm.
But then, yeah, we get the face-off in that other room. Which, I mean, for being lower on the leaderboard, Connie holds her own a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does.
It was a good fight.
Kind of just goes to show that no matter where they are in the rankings, like, these people were picked for the freelancer program for a reason. They're all pretty good fighters.
Yeah.
And, like, it makes sense that she would be able to kind of keep up. But, of course, not totally.
Right.
Because they do end up escaping. So maybe you count that as a draw?
Draw sounds fair. That sounds fair.
Draw adjacent. Why not?
Yeah, they get into, like, a weird escape ship pod.
Well,
I mean,
one of them doesn't last very long.
Yeah, one of them did get shot as they were escaping.
They do make it in. They do make it in.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, the shot was actually kind of gnarly too, because I didn't know where it happened, like where on the body it happened.
Yeah.
Because in the moment it looks like a headshot, because like her head goes back first. But yeah, so so Connie dies in the arms of the
great music during this part.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was I believe it was Jeff Williams, with the vocals actually being Casey Lee Williams,
his daughter,
who would go on to do a bunch of Ruby music.
Cool.
Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
So yeah, she dies, and then the ship escapes, and I think like the Meta and Washington are watching. 3 people are watching. I can't remember who was all there.
It's the Maine, the North, and the South.
The Maine, the North, and the South. Okay.
The Maine.
The Maine.
There was a line a little bit earlier in this one. York calls out to Carolina that the power was off, and York is like, "What? No, thank you." That was and Delta chimes in. Actually, I did most of the work, Agent York.
Oh yeah.
She and I both looked at each other about 7 times during watching these episodes after Delta spoke, and just went, "Hammer."
It's like, he really is fucking Delta, isn't he? What the shit?
But Carolina does find like a little iPad that you assume she's going to use to figure out, I mean, I don't know, something, what they were doing there.
Yeah. Was this when her dude put on her helmet after she died?
Yep.
And that kind of signifies that he was obviously the person that they found in the desert. Yeah, the CT in the desert from season 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what that's what I figured. He was the villain.
Correct.
You win.
Well, but then I was like, wait, does he end up being like Felix?
You're about 1 season 2 early.
Yeah, I thought so, but that was the thing. I was like, wait, maybe he does end up being someone else.
Who's Felix?
He's a cat.
Who knows, man?
Then we get to Episode 11, Out of Body.
Not mind yet. So yeah, they're
Honk.
they're back in the desert. I don't know. It's a lot of Carolina talking.
Honk.
They put Epsilon in the little car, the mongoose, and
Caboose has some fun with the horn.
Yeah.
he
Yep.
does. He has a lot of fun with the horn.
Tucker lets him know that he can literally pick up chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they left. They realized they left the thing at the freelancer facility.
Yeah, just in a warehouse.
Yeah, they just left it behind. Oh yeah, I guess this is technically when they say about you're gonna get to see a blue, your wish of seeing a blue dye is gonna come true. But Sarge turns out he would sing a song at night hoping for Griff to die, and the song became so imprinted in Simmons that Simmons knew the words to
Yeah,
it.
he finished the lyrics for him.
The gun wasn't loaded.
Yo, yeah, because he woke up with a gun in his
Yeah.
hands.
Ain't that the power of music?
Yep.
Yeah, and then then Carolina leaves with unknowingly she leaves with Church installed into her bike, and then this is where we get
Honk.
this is where we get a letter with the chairman and the director, and about how CT's armor was basically really important and they should have got it, but they didn't. And then my favorite little training fight scene happens.
With York wearing the Griff Ball shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, the Griff Ball athletic tee. That was an actual shirt for sale too, right? Back then?
I'm sure it was.
I feel like I remember seeing that in the store.
But then we get into episode 12, Out of Mind.
This is where I'm gonna punch you right in the face.
I was about to say, I figured this was gonna be Chia's episode.
This was
Yeah.
such a beautifully done episode. Well, at least you know what I'm talking about. The conversation that
Mhm.
Epsilon pulls, or the logs that Epsilon pulls for
Yeah.
Carolina, just
For York. Of York.
yeah,
for
of
Carolina,
York.
Yeah.
Just the way that he communicated with Delta, just obviously the way that he was talking about how he would love to see her again. The fact that he didn't know what color armor she had, and Tucker had just talked about how they had the same color armor and they said every color but teal. Like, oh my God, by the time it got to the last recording, I was just bawling. Luckily, I
Yeah.
had not done my makeup yet because we got up early to watch it Monday morning. And I look over at Packy just bawling my eyes out. And I said, this shit isn't supposed to make me cry. And he was so focused on work. And I still feel really bad that he was working while we were watching this. But he goes, yes, it is. And then just went
Yeah.
right back to what he was doing.
Yep.
It won't be the last time.
No, it
far
won't. And I
from.
know that. But the fact that as soon as that scene ended, automatically I'm fucking laughing because Caboose. Who was he? Oh, sneaking.
Yeah. Sneaking.
And then that whole interaction between him and Washington, that made me cry even more for Washington because Caboose is like, well, you're my friend. Like, as he runs away, and Washington is like, oh my God, like, I am your friend.
Yeah, because the
Yeah, 'cause-
freelancers don't.
The freelancers
were
never
never
had that.
I mean, they had like a bond and like camaraderie, but they were always pitted against each other to try and be better
Yeah.
than the one next to them.
Yeah, it was always a constant
weren't-
competition.
Yeah, they weren't like the Reds, the simulation troopers, the Reds and Blues. They weren't just on adventures, making relationships and becoming friends,
Yeah.
surviving together. They were just trying to one up each other. So
yeah, I'm over here bawling because Carolina got some fucking closure, and then I'm over here crying because Wash is realizing that he is, kind of loved a little bit.
despite what he did, too,
Despite what he did.
despite the fact that he
Yeah.
shot two of them,
yeah.
supposedly killed two of them that we know of at this point, and completely turned on them in one whole season. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it was such a beautiful fucking episode, and I loved every second of it, but I really wanted to just slap you a little bit, Hammer, because again, I feel like this is your fault somehow.
I really liked that this episode, being that there's just so many little self-referential moments in this season, was titled Out of Mind.
Right.
Yeah.
And took
Which
place.
we didn't even.
Took
we
place.
didn't even mention that.
Yeah. It
Sorry,
took
I jumped
place.
the gun. I got very excited.
It took place in where the part of the miniseries did, where York died.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where Carolina went and had Epsilon reveal those logs to her and everything. But I love that just brought us back to that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Fun machinima fact time.
Ooh.
Carolina is obviously Halo 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that map was still Halo 2.
I was going to say, when we were watching it, the graphics for it, I forgot to mention that, but I was like, that's the place from the miniseries. I'm like, is that actually Halo 2?
It is.
That's really weird.
And I used a very similar trick for one of our older machinima shorts, but essentially there is a map in Halo 3 somewhere, and like the background of the map is just the right shade that if you angle it right, you can use it as a green screen.
No shit.
And and so I used the same tactic on, I think it was our machinima short, where Packy says he's still stuck in the Strangerhood, and it swaps like Packy's character in front of the Strangerhood.
Cool.
I do remember that. That was a great one.
But, yep, the episode ends with Carolina in church. Well, Carolina is in a bit of a better mood now.
Yeah.
She even makes a little bit of a joke about church picking her up. And they head back. And it is time to return to Valhalla.
That's right, assholes. You're finally going home.
Which takes us to the final episode for this batch. 13. Greenish blue with envy.
Greenish blue.
But yeah, we return to Valhalla for the first time in a while.
Nice to see it. My favorite map.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Tucker's first time here, actually.
It's true.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He's the only one that hadn't been there at that point.
Yep.
Huh.
But Tucker, speaking of him, is kind of pissed off at church because he's being buddy-buddy with Carolina now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not super thrilled with him about that. He says.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm with Chi on this one.
Well, it turns out she's more complicated than they thought. Like Monopoly or the board game.
A lot of faces. A lot of faces. I just wrote more faces.
Carolina basically tells the Reds and Blues to like, don't do anything. We're gonna go check out the Pelican. And Sarge wants to take this opportunity to get Lopez back.
But how?
Well, he's gonna fix him. Lopez is gonna fix him.
Lopez is gonna fix himself.
Yeah.
He's a great mechanic.
Yeah. He's a great mechanic. They gotta have a mechanic.
According to season 7, he is a magic robot. Well, according to Sarge, robots always beat ghosts in a fight unless it's anime.
Unless it's anime.
Which, this is not anime, so Lopez will beat Church. But then we go back in time.
This is where the cliffhanger left us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Yeah. I did make note, we have a bit of an update to the freelancer leaderboard. It's also a little bit longer now. Instead of just the top 6, we get the top 8. And as of now, it is Hex, Carolina, York, Wyoming, North, Wash, Maine, and South.
Poor South.
Back on the board, though.
Back on the board.
Back on the board, yeah.
Yep. After they
Is
extended
is it a good thing that you're finally back on the board only because they made it longer?
Well, but if you think
Hey,
about it,
boss, I
if
really
they
want to make the
hadn't,
board. Okay, whatever.
Maine would also not make the cut if they didn't extend it, which is interesting.
Yeah. Especially for how
Hmm.
fucking powerful he is.
It's kind of crazy that the board, there's only one other freelancer at this point. So like
Yeah.
the thusly so far unnamed blue one.
Well, theoretically, there's 49.
Oh.
That's a good point.
Oh, yeah.
And these are just the ones we see.
Yep. But back with the actual plot, Sigma and Gamma don't talk to each other.
Nope.
They just talk to Carolina about Tex,
Mm-hmm.
which is when we learn about Omega,
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's one of our brothers. He's the strongest of us.
which I don't think this technically counts as a deleted scene because it never got made. But there's something in the Ultimate Fan Guide. I guess there was a scene where Eddie Rivas wrote that would have explained where Omega got the idea for the name O'Malley. That was really interesting.
Wasn't it a mashup of Omega and Allison?
I think that's technically it, but in this scene that never got made, it would have been after some training session,
Oh.
and Omega would have jumped into a guard on the ship named O'Malley and like argued with Tex.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Which,
But
I mean,
that scene never got made.
even that though, with what Packy said, the O'Malley, it's like Bernie wrote that name for no reason in 2003.
Yeah.
You know, and then it just so happens to have Omega and Allie for Allison in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. just an insane coincidence where it's like, well, like I guess that's a happy accident that worked out.
Is it, or is he just a mastermind this whole time?
George Lucas.
Careful, we're pushing 50.
Oh no.
I'm not.
Hammer's pushing half of 50.
Hammer's pushing the least amount of 50 out of all of us.
He's pushing a quarter.
24 next month.
But yeah, so Carolina,
oh, real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
At roughly 5 minutes 49 seconds, if you look behind them, Maine is on the bench having seemingly some sort of headache or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't look too good.
Yeah, he's starting to get all fucky.
It's what happens when there's a AI that's on fire in your brain.
Literally on fire.
It's like the hell chlamydia.
Yeah, so Tex beats the shit out of a guard.
Do you think Sigma can throw it back?
I'm sorry, it said Tex. Carolina beats the shit out of a guard.
He'll never tell you. He just wants to keep his secrets.
And Carolina's going to the director.
Mm-hmm. Because she wants an AI. And this argument continues, and it gets to the point where he's like, all right, well, fine. Washington and South are up next. Who do you want to set back in the order? And she's like, I'll take both of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because she made sure that he would say yes no matter which one she chose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She said, and whatever I choose, you're going to do it, right? And he's like, yep. And she's like, great. I want them both.
Yep. That was fucking badass the way she handled that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even Tex comments on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that was gutsy. Yeah.
Hope it works out.
You'll be the first to know.
Well, Carolina says, like, has the great point of that, like, because the director's like, he says you can't have him. And Carolina's like, well, I can. And these suits are designed for a full AI, but these are just fragments. So why wouldn't they be able to handle 2 fragments?
Maybe the suit isn't the problem.
That's the thing. Maybe the suit isn't the problem. Boy.
We did it.
Great one, Hammer. Great, good job. I'm a big fan of your show.
We aren't done yet.
Well,
boy, if you're such a fan, if only you would subscribe to his Patreon. Where can you do that?
Oh man, there's a Patreon.
Heck yeah, there's a Patreon.
Yes, we have a Patreon.
How do we
We
get
can't
to
actually
it?
plug the Patreon yet. No, we can't do it yet because there's a fucking email.
Yes, before we get to that,
Oh,
we have an email from most of our friend Android.
most of our friends.
Yep,
So that's a great son of a bitch, that Android.
he's
Great
great.
great grandson of a bitch, that Android.
He's great to you if you don't teleport away from him.
Said he was
Yeah.
going to contain me.
Yes, he's working on a
Yeah.
containment area for you.
My favorite was that I can't remember who replied to it, but they said, "Are you going to use something like this?" And it was just like one of those '90s plastic cases that contained floppy disks
First of all, that would work.
with a lock
I
and
would love to
key.
get a little cozy up in that. And also, there's someone else that got added to my shit list, and that's Swift Moira, who I give a lot of terrible advice that you should never
boy.
listen to on this podcast. But Swift didn't like the one piece of good advice I gave, which was
I
just
know.
enjoy going places with your significant other, which apparently was like way too far out there. I guess just go with a frown.
I like the idea that the containment unit for floppy disks is essentially your Pokeball.
Ooh. Oh man, I don't want Pokeballs to be plastic. But what did this Android guy
Of course
say?
they will be.
Well, we need the jingle.
I think I don't know who starts it. It's Hammer or Packy, but I know it's not me or Chia.
Email.
That wasn't it at all.
It's different every time.
It's never it. It's never correct. I'm never gonna get it right.
We had to dust it off. It's been so long.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I had to go find it in my long-term memory retrieval.
Our last email was the last time we had Nick on.
Damn.
That jingle was about 24 beers deep in my memory.
All right. Dear Flying the Coop, Hammer, Chia,
Us.
Packy, and Floppy.
Oh, okay. I was going to start out antagonistic. Okay.
I've got 2 questions for y'all today.
Hello.
Question 1.
He's being android tagonistic.
Looking back
Nice.
and rewatching RVB up to this point, is there something you rediscovered about the show or something that made you look at the show differently than you did before? For me personally, it was realizing how well written and technically impressive the Blood Gold Chronicles actually were. I made the mistake of mostly only half paying attention past season 1 until around season 6. Listening along with the podcast has given me a new appreciation for it.
Well, when I'll answer first because when you know how like a goldfish is always excited because it doesn't remember the day before.
Yep.
It's great. I get to constantly experience these things like new every time.
Mm-hmm.
With only fragments left behind. So in a way, I'm in one of Church's simulations where it's like I kind of remember everything, but I don't really. So yeah, I have a great appreciation for the things that I'm seeing for the millionth time, but in real time, I'm seeing them for the first time.
Okay. I like
I mean,
that.
it was kind of it was kind of a joke. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously.
Ah.
Thanks. All right.
Well, for me, I mean, the last time I watched it, I didn't pay attention for the longest time and then paid attention near the end,
Mhm.
but I don't remember enough of it.
You paid attention from recollections on pretty much the last time
Yeah, but
because you lost your mind at the whole church as an AI thing.
yeah,
Mm.
that is really all I seem to have retained. My stoner memory is, yep, it's kicking in on this one. I don't really remember much. I know that the fight scenes just keep fucking coming and they're badass. I do remember that. I remember back in the day just being blown away at how the fuck did they do this in a video game.
It's
Now I
amazing.
understand that it wasn't just in the video game. They were using capture suits and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But now I know so much more about it and the behind the scenes that watching it now is way more fun. I am way more invested and I very much so look forward to watching it every week.
Mhm.
Did I answer the question?
I would say
No,
so.
you did. You totally did.
Yeah, okay, cool.
there's 2 more people on this podcast.
Yeah, Packy's just over here picking at his beard. I can't tell you what Hammer's doing. We don't have the camera on.
I think, simply put, when I watched Red versus Blue before, as I've mentioned before, from 2009 when I joined the Rooster Teeth website till about 2012, roughly, maybe 13 when I started falling off. For that chunk of it, I watched the show pretty regularly as it was released on the website. Discussed it with people, obviously, in the group that Nick and I have talked about, the Let's Figure This Out group, which was a lot of fun. But I think what I get out of it this time is that I get to watch it with my friends, and I like that.
I feel like my answer is gonna be different.
I hope so.
Because I have watched this show so many times, I have stopped counting. I think I stopped counting around 11 or 12.
Damn.
And that's not even including the times I go through the commentaries.
Right.
I think for me, what's different this time around is it's like I get to experience it for the first time again through you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You can say through me.
Because, to quote Thanos, I've been cursed with knowledge. And so, through everyone else, I get to remember what it was like not knowing what I know.
Every week, Hammer gets the Infinity Gems together, snaps his fingers, and Floppy forgets.
Is this all Hammer's fault? Is that why I don't remember the show?
Yeah, probably.
It's like the other day, like I turned on the Rooster Teeth podcast episode 22, and they started talking. I was like, I remember everything they talked about in this episode. But God forbid I remember what we talked about last week in Red versus Blue. And it also makes me think of those things where people go up to Bernie or Jeff and be like, oh, on that one podcast, you were totally right, or you were totally wrong. It's like, dude, if someone when people are like, oh, Floppy was totally wrong about that thing, that thing is so far removed from my brain. You might as well be talking about a different podcast that I didn't watch.
Oh man.
But there's a second question from Android.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
Okay.
Which team does each cast member identify most with? Either specific characters on each team or just the vibe of the teams themselves? The age-old question, red team or blue team?
Yeah. I've always loved Tucker. I don't know that I identify with him because he's kind of a pervert, but I have been a pervert, so
yeah.
not to that extent. I do like finding sexual innuendo jokes; those are fun. But I guess that could also make me donut. I guess it just depends on which hole those sexual innuendos go into or come out of.
Well, I feel like Tucker approaches it intentionally. Donut does not.
No, I'm very intentional. Yeah.
Well, it's a good question. It's a specific question. I mean, it's not because Android asked it, so it's stupid. But
yeah, get him.
It's a very important question because it's not it's not what your favorite is. It's who you identify with.
Blue.
Okay, still blue.
Yeah.
There's only 3 people left on the podcast.
This is a heavy question, sir. You can't just quickly answer this, okay? I want to say purple.
Are you a pussy fest?
Purple.
Yes.
Pussy fest.
I'm a pussy fest.
You're the thing babies suck on? Yeah, I don't know. For me, I definitely identify with Church, especially because he thinks people like him, but they don't. And he thinks he's the leader, but he isn't. It's real fun. It's real fun to watch that show and be like, oh, I think I'm Church, but not for the reason that people want to be Church, for the sad reasons.
Floppy. Oh.
Oh, that's my answer.
I can't choose a side, you guys. I can't do it.
I think freelancer's also a fine choice. Red, blue, or freelancer.
Or medic.
Yeah, I'm going Doc. I'm going
Sure,
purple. I'm a pacifist in all this.
There you go. There you go, Doc. Yeah,
Because I
I think
can't
that's
choose
fair.
just one. Like, oh my god, I love both teams so much. If I was to choose one, fuck, I'm gonna be totally biased here, and I'm gonna have to go with Griff because of my love of Jeff.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that.
and also he is so lazy, and he eats all the snacks all the time, and I love that. I wish I could do that. I
It was
wish I could be lazy and
admirable.
just eat snacks all the time, but
He was born
I'm
to take it easy.
yeah, I'm the eldest daughter, so taking it easy is not easy.
No,
So,
no, gotta practice
yeah.
at it.
Yeah. All right, fine. Griff.
I mean, I feel like we've been making the joke about mine for half this podcast.
Yeah, we already know who you
Yeah.
are. But who do you feel you are? Don't you fucking say Sigma, I swear to God.
Mm.
Don't you me.
What's happening? What's going on?
I'm processing.
Hammer's computing.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to answer the specific question of identify with. And I think for that, I will pick specifically Epsilon.
Nice.
Hammer's got a good memory.
But
Man.
But to wrap up his email.
Yeah.
Keep up the great work. Much love and appreciation for y'all. Yes, even Floppy. Your friendly neighborhood android. P.S. Floppy, you'll want to pay attention to this part.
Okay.
P.S. Floppy is right. What do you think he's saying you're right about?
He doesn't even remember what he said on the podcast. There's no way he's going to get this.
I was about to say, dude. The only thing I remember about the beginning of the only thing I remember about the history of the podcast, other than tonight, was that we had a wheel at one point. And there were like 4 more of us.
Hey, I'm gonna popcorn this email to Packy.
Okay, popcorn it.
God damn.
Oh man, that was a popcorn. Oh my God, that was a reference.
I don't think we can ever do a flying the coop
funny.
draft. Floppy's just gonna have 4 blanks, or he's just gonna say
Oh,
wheel
dude,
4 times.
Oh no, I have my things that you guys have said that have been like joke of the week.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of those, but like, yeah, no, but like day-to-day stuff, no way.
He says you are right. Forward Onto Dawn is better than the Halo show.
Well, I mean, that's like, I'm not gonna give Android credit for that, motherfucker. It's like, yeah, water is also wet. If you didn't know,
Is it? Or does it just make things wet?
Fuck, that's pretty good, Hammer. That's going in the notebook. Man, we got to get out of here.
No.
Thank you. Oh, that's right. We got to plug the Patreon.
Yes.
And the email. If you want to send us questions,
you get your own dusty jingle.
Yeah, you get your own personalized jingle. Where do we send that email to?
That's a great question, Floppy.
It is.
FlyingTheCoopMail at gmail.com.
Correct.
Hammer, that one's coming out of your salary.
We have one of those?
One day.
Well, if people want to pay that salary, where can they give us money?
Patreon.
Patreon, what's the link? Because they're gonna pull up. They're so excited to listen to 2 hours and 20 minutes of incoherent rambling about 13 episodes of a short series on YouTube.
Short.
I mean, like the episodes are short. They're like 6 minutes. But like, what are they typing in? Patreon.com/flyingthecoop?
Almost.
HTTP double dot.
HTTPS.
/
there-
double dots.
Gotta have the S.
There's a-
www dot.
There's a Flying the Coop that's not us, but don't go there. We are
Yeah.
Flying the Coop pod.
We outlasted those motherfuckers, so yeah, don't go there.
Flying the Coop pod at patreon.com. What?
That was Android's other podcast.
Stop.
But
But all sorts of crazy deals over there. We have tiers where you get extra episodes, gameplays, community nights, watch parties where we watch old Rooster Teeth stuff. We're there. We hang out. It's a ton of fun. We all have a great time, and it's really expensive though. That's the one thing. It's prohibitively expensive because
You always
I
say that.
finally made the changes.
No, you
It's
didn't.
got to be right. How much is it to get? What's the highest tier? Must be expensive.
No,
13 doll hairs.
correct.
$13 hairs. That's it.
13. Lucky number
Well,
13
we gotta do
for the
we gotta
ma'am.
do something about that.
Please. Sorry.
Ma'am, please.
Sorry.
So, act now because I say every week we're going to raise those prices. So it's going to happen.
Is it?
It's going to get somebody
Mm,
I'm pretty
But
sure that Hammer's in
have-
charge of that. So
Money.
money. There we go, Packy. There we go. We love money.
we are
clearly.
required to shout out people on that tier.
That's true because they paid us so much money.
We have
Becky's
Dennis.
mom.
Dennis, Packy's mom.
Hi, Mom.
I'm
We
Packy,
have
that was the most low energy thing Packy said the whole podcast, and I hope she listened to the whole thing and got upset with you. You're gonna have to have a talk
Oh,
now.
I'll probably get a text about it. Who else
Yeah.
we got? We
We-
got Dennis. I did not mean to cut you off, Dennis. I'm
Yep.
so sorry. My bad.
we have merch guy Steve.
Merch
guy
guy
Steve.
Steve
And
and Dennis.
We apparently have the next person on Floppy's list, Swift.
Uh-huh. I'm coming
What
for
up,
you, Swift.
Swift?
I'm coming for you.
Swift.
Swift is. I mean, I'm just saying. I gave you good advice.
I
Here's the
give you
thing. I
good
don't give a
advice.
lot of good advice. I gave you good advice. If you, you know what? It's fine.
Take a breath, bud.
I breathed out, so I did the opposite.
He gave a breath away.
I gave a breath. It went into Android's grandma. Okay, so this has
Whoa.
been
Hey, bow chicka
Flying
bow
the
wow.
Some
Coop.
implications there.
This has been Flying the Coop, episode 42. Thank you so much, and we will see you soon, depending on how much or little money you're paying.
Wink.
Toodles.
Post show.
Post show.
Bye.
Oh, bye show. Bye public show. Hello post show. Middle theme song. Go.